What's up? What's up, everybody? Get this all dialed in. Still getting used to this new YouTube live streaming dashboard. It looks nice. It looks like an improvement. But trying to figure out where everything is all over again and all that stuff. What's going on, Henry Plays? How are you? Anyway, wanted to do some cluster farming today, but I don't want to bore myself or you all to tears, so I think we're going to do some different builds. Maybe do some knock-up builds. Knock-up builds are always fun. Oh, I'm doing good. No complaints. I was going to stream some DD1 today, but I'm in a bit of a pickle. I accidentally sold a bunch of my DPS weapons. Well, I accidentally sold a bunch of stuff, but it just so happened that my main DPS weapons were in my inventory. Get the email to redeem the DD1 code. You should have gotten this. Went out months ago, William. I know lots and lots and lots of people got the email to redeem their DD1 code. Jermoil, what's up? Anyway, gonna do some cluster runs here. Oh, I said I wanted to get some knock-up, right? Let me grab Apprentice, make sure I got one squared away here. That will work. It's not the appropriate shardage or the appropriate relic, but it'll get the job done. Let's do it. But yeah, you should get those like almost instantly. Like if you bought the backer kit today and it included the DD1 stuff, you should get that really, really fast. Like almost instantly. I mean, I'm not sure if they're sending the stuff out like on a timer. Or okay, you got it yesterday. Yeah, that stuff, they originally started sending that stuff out like a couple of months ago, I want to say. Replay, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, they started sending that out a while back. And I thought that was like automated. I'm doing good. No complaints at all. Yeah, anyway, I'm not positive on it, but I thought that was an automated system. Like if you bought it, it just would send you the code. It's a great game. Plus, they just had a big update for it. So anyone who hasn't played DD1 should 100% check out DD1. Especially right now, we got a little downtime in between waiting for the DDA beta. I make this public? Yeah, I did. Anyway, I'm on US West. If anybody wants to join, feel free to hop on in. Check my ranges here. Looks like right about there is all the way over at the wall. I like it. Let's go. I'm not even sure how well this is going to hold, but I'm sure it'll be decent. Let's go something. Something like that. We're going to need some sky guards in for the damage, right? Wrong button. Oh, it's not a bother. You feel free to ask questions whenever you like. William. Yeah, see, that was the problem with DD1. See, I never played it on console, so I didn't have those issues. DD1 is still very, very active on the PC, though. There's plenty of people playing. There's actually, right now, if you looked side by side, there's going to be way more public matches going right now, right this second, in DD1 than there will be DD2. Like, if you logged into all 3 different DD2 servers and looked at what public matches were going, and then logged into DD1, there would be way more in DD1. 100% without a doubt. Who we got there? We got Shiv. What up, Shiv? Alright, what else do we want here? I know we're going to want something, right? What do we got left? We got 240 left. Actually, go more Sky Guards, or more Earth Shatters. I am never going to complain about more Earth Shatters. Let's see, and then we can get one more Skyguard. I guess I could leave a Skyguard back here for like last resort, because the Skyguards are going to get a little distracted with all the knock-up gone. They've addressed all that stuff on PC as far as I knew. Now, obviously, it's a local save, so there's always going to be people with hacked gear. But, like, the whole stealing people's gear thing, that's not a thing anymore. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. The folks on the DD Discord would know all that stuff, but I know that the community now is very active. I mean, there's literally people doing all of the stuff all of the time. That is crazy. See, I never played on console. My first Dungeon Defenders game on console was DD2. I played that on the PlayStation for a long time, before switching back over to PC 100%. It's all getting wrecked, right? Not as much of a fireworks show as I thought. I think the Earth Shatters are killing stuff, since it's just C7. Twinkie! What's going on, Twinkie? How you doing? You think you just had a stroke with that message? Why's that? Let's see. I don't think it even matters. Just we can just spam upgrades into whatever. Like I said, I think the Earth Shatters are actually killing stuff. You're playing on 360 right now? I didn't know. I wasn't aware that you could even still play it on 360. Was not aware. I didn't think it was possible. Certainly there's no multiplayer. Is there multiplayer? There's no multiplayer, is there? Is there actual open or ranked servers to log into? Huh. Well, that's crazy. I never knew. Yeah, I thought it was done. It's up to you, Angus. You're definitely in a good place too. But, I mean, if you're having fun and enjoying what you're doing, then you should just keep pushing. Keep pushing Onslaught. It's completely up to you. There's really, at the point that you're at, there's no wrong answer. I mean, you could reset now and be fine, or you can wait and push higher and be fine. It's completely up to you. Well, the stealing thing isn't still a thing, is it? I mean, it's definitely not a thing on PC. I've been really enjoying it. There's a lot of new stuff on PC. I should be on West Coast there, Sir Robertson. I'm always on West unless... Or I'm always meant to be on West anyway. Unless I'm doing something special on another server. I actually live really, really close to the West, the US West server. I actually debated on doing Ancient Power resets again, just because I thought they were fun. But they do get really grindy. What I really want to be doing is playing DDA. But, you know, we're going to have to... We got to wait it out still. No news again today. Actually, there was... Lalta posted a screenshot showing his playtime and DDA, and it was on Steam. So I guess that's kind of inadvertent news. That's news we already knew. But so it's definitely going to be on Steam. I know a lot of people is, well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it yet, Replay. I'm excited to find out. I mean, we'll have to see. You know? Can't tell without trying it. Yeah, it's all one account. Their SB. Cross saves have been confirmed many times over. So if you own it on Xbox and on Switch, you're going to be... I mean, obviously you can't play them at the same time, the two accounts, but you log in, you can log off your Xbox and log onto your Switch and be on the same account. Guess that assassin don't want to pop on me after all. You had me all scared, turning purple. Yeah, you have to, like Twinkie mentioned, you do have to own it on each console. So your purchase won't transfer. You would have to buy it on the Switch and on the Xbox, but you would be able to play on the same account. I've got it, or I've pre-ordered it for PC, Xbox, PS4, and the Switch already. Yeah, that obviously didn't come true, Zoltan. Sadly. I was really hoping we were going to get some information today, but we never did. What's going on, Jaime? How are you? It was just more teases from chromatic people. I mean, there's no shortage of that. We get it from them all the time. They've been very hesitant to give us any information, and 90% of any communication from them is just usually just a tease. That's kind of unfortunate, but... Didn't hear your notification go off from your stream because you were distracted. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. Everything literally every single piece of information they've shown so far, Replay, is all on a playlist on my channel. There's a DDA news playlist. Some of it's repetitive, so I wouldn't suggest watching it all. But there's some good stuff. They haven't shown a ton. You can do it without gilded shards, Angus. It's just your life will be a lot easier. The bonus, actually, you don't even feel it until you do a bunch. You know, you got to do a bunch of resets before you even feel it. Oops. Look at me lag spiking around here. What's going on there, Tekis? How you doing? Twinkie's here. Outstanding. I make more than that. With a win streak bonus on Drakenfrost, I get up to like 36 mil per game. But I've also got 65 AP resets. So you have to take that into consideration too. My grind has been done already, you know? Oh, I'm nowhere near the highest. That's far from flexing. I didn't even get all 70 points. Sophisticus, what's up, man? You did a bazillion AP resets too, did you? Well, there's 70 possible points you can spend, but 5 of the points are complete junk. Crapola. People hate it when I say it, but these 5 points into Ancient Builder here are a complete waste of time in every single aspect of the game, with one exception, and that's the timed build, the build timers and mastery. That's the only time that is going to be beneficial at all. I mean, people don't build in combat. You upgrade and you repair during combat, but you don't really build. Oh, I don't care about that icon, Shiv. I'm not that guy. I play games for fun. I don't play games to... I can't say I don't play games to chase leaderboards, because I do certain games, but Dungeon Defenders is not one of those games. DD1 or DD2, I never played for the leaderboards. Like the Orcs Must Die games I did. That was really why I played them. But that was fun to me, and that's a big part of it. You know, you gotta have fun, right? I mean, it's a game, for God's sakes. If you're not having fun when you're playing a game, you're 100% doing it wrong. Could you imagine it now, Sophisticus? If with Ancient Power and mods and everything being there, it would be like 2.5 hours. It still can be challenging. The build limits and stuff like that, it's just the mob difficulty isn't challenging now, is the thing. Where back on race day, the mobs, you know, you were scaled way down, so the challenge could be there for sure. Stefan, what's up? Fat Boy Slim, thank you so much. I do appreciate it a ton. That 3 floors thing was just a train wreck. I mean, the whole problem was it was plagued with bugs, you know? I mean, I raged about that stuff. People in Discord would just laugh at me. It's just it was very, very frustrating. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, originally in Onslaught, to complete a floor, it was 3 maps. You had to do them 3 in a row. You couldn't log out. You couldn't take a break. You know, you had to do 3 maps in a row, and that was your floor, and then you moved up to the next floor. Well, the game was really, really crashy then. I mean, really crashy. Like, you had a strong percentage chance of the game crashing anytime you played it. And if you crashed and you were on map number 3, that means you had to redo that whole floor over again. So you had to do map 1 and 2 over. Well, when you chain that together, and you do that over the course of 7 hours, 8 hours, and you don't progress up 1 floor because the game keeps crashing on map 3. Oh man, it was like serious rage-inducing stuff. Just rough. Like Sophisticus said there, every time it was map 3 of 3, the 5th wave with like 4 mobs left. I mean, it literally was like that every single time. You never crashed on map 1, you know? Salty that they made the Final form flare. Yeah, it used to be quite a challenge to get the floor 114. I never really got into that bee spamming meta. I mean, I had fun with bees back in the Nightmare days when the Dryad first came out, but I never got into the bee spam meta. DDA beta in February. I'm pretty sure the DDA beta will be here within the next few weeks. I mean, you just have to be smart enough to read into things. You know, if you look at today Chromatic announced that the ending, that the discounted pre-order prices at the backer kit store were going to be ending soon. And people freaked out and said, oh my god, you're raising the price and we don't even have the beta info yet. But if you read into that a little bit, now I might be way off here, but if you read into that a little bit, what that tells me is it's just moving to a different marketplace. It's going to its new home. So my guess is we're going to see that showing up in the Steam store for pre-order really, really soon. You know. Yeah, I don't even remember where I was at, Sophisticus, but I was in the same boat. I had gone up pretty high, and then I'd gone up pretty high. I don't even remember where it restarted me when the Onslaught system changed. I was not very high. I think I was like between 50 and 80 after the reset. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I can't even tell you. It's terrible, isn't it? I just don't do that much Onslaught anymore. It got really, really grindy. The fun factor wore off. But I can't even tell you what floor I'm at right now. It's 480 something. I know that much. I think it's 480 something. It's 480, 470. Right around there. It's not 500. And it's more than 420. I know that because Omni tried to get me to stop. He's like, don't do it. He's like, stop at 420. Aren't we missing some juice? Let's see. Man, on the right side. What, is it my right or is it your right, Shiv? I don't see any mana. There we go. It always drives me nuts with Omni. He always says left and right. It's like, dude, I got no clue where you're at or where you're looking. What the hell, man? East and west, damn it. North and south. I'm using a crap relic replay, so it's not going to be very high. I got a oddball relic on it. It's my tester relic. It's got tenacity, defense range, and Gobu Boom. So essentially I got 3 mods that are completely useless. Well, I mean, Gobu Boom isn't. And then Earth Toss, defense rate, destruction. But yeah, this is my tester relic. I'm moving around to different things anytime I want to try something out. The right side of the mini-map would be east, Shiv. That would be east. Prot Hero! What's going on, Prot? How you doing? Weast. Twinkie says it's Weast. Twinkie crazy. God, man, to think I need 50 more of these things just to upgrade one more thing, one more tick. Ugh. Jeez. The grind for crafting materials is just... it's the real deal. There's no doubt about it. I actually can't use Shatterquake Shiv. I've still been meeting my contract with Chromatic, even though they're not meeting their end. I'm not supposed to show any glitches or bugs on streams or videos, and they're supposed to send out Twitter messages when I stream, and they're supposed to give me codes to give away to you guys. Well, how long have I had a code to give away to you all? It's been months. So yeah, I mean, I still... it's exclamation spotlights. There's 7 shadows. So I still been living up to my side of the deal, and they're not living up to theirs, sadly. There's nobody to complain to. There's no marketing people there right now. There's no community manager. There's no marketing coordinator. There's no one actually in charge of the Casters Guild. So, I mean, there's just nobody there, you know, in that regard. They never said anything about not patching Earthshatter. They actually thought they fixed it. They've never said anywhere that they're not patching it. There's been the community manager position and a marketing coordinator position have been posted on their website for like 2 months. Or it's been a long time. But, you know, obviously we don't have, I don't have access to their info. You know, none of us do, so we don't know if they are interviewing people or what's going on. Yeah, we won't know anything until they hire somebody, basically. We'll know whoever the new person is when they're introduced. Hey, this is Sophisticus, our new community manager. Well, it's the entire marketing department, so if it's not one individual thing, I'm just bitching about it. Yeah, there's been a lot of people reporting that, John. I haven't personally seen it. Everybody dropping the mana. Okay, fine, I'll drop it back. Take that. I haven't seen it personally, but I know a lot of people have said that they get it. Their reflex procking them. I mean, I don't think there will be any change to it until after DDA launches next year. They are, Sophisticus. Every Twitter post gets messages on Twitter about them. Just their Twitter followers are like, what, 50 times more what the Discord server is? So, I mean, people are saying stuff to them. We will see. We will see. I mean, I don't even care about not having the beta yet or anything. My only wish is that they did communicate more. I mean, they could tell me, you know, okay, we're coming along, but it's not quite ready yet. The beta won't be ready till December. And I'd be fine with it if I knew, you know. But, I mean, at this point, all we can do is hope that when they finally hire a marketing department, they do a little bit better than what's being done. You know, I know those guys have, every single person there has a lot of passion for the game. They're all busting their ass. So, I mean, it's not really like an individual that's not doing the job. It's just, as a whole, you know, the communication with the community has been completely cut off, for the most part. The new game is out in February 2020 there, Spud. And then there's a beta expected for it. Let's do this one more time, and then I'll switch it up. There's a beta expected for it soon. Yeah, like I said, we'll, at this point, all we can do is wait and see, you know? Yeah, it's Switch and PC. I mean, nothing's changing there. It's a Switch, PC and Switch at launch, and then Xbox and PS4 shortly after. The problem is we don't know what shortly after means. You know, is shortly after 2 weeks? Is shortly after a month? Shortly after a year? You know, we don't know. Certainly it's not a year. Nah, the beta, it's an indie game. Indie games don't have console betas unless they're made for console specifically. It costs too much money. You know, whenever you put a build up on Xbox or PlayStation, you have to pay for it. Big time. Like every single time, every update. Well, like I said, Pratt, we just don't know at this point, you know. Well, I think clearly the early November goal is past, considering it's going to be the 16th. What's that? It's the wife's phone. It's going to be the 16th here at my house in a few hours. I know a lot of people that are really stoked about that, Fatboy Slim. There's a lot of people telling me I'm stupid if I don't play it, too, because let me tell you guys a little secret. I have never played a single Halo game. Not one single Halo game ever. So people are like, oh my god, are you kidding me? How can you not? You gotta play this, you know? So I've definitely been eyeing it up. Well, I can tell you, for every person that says it's boring and overrated, there's 20 more that will say they love it and they can't wait, you know. Now, I'll agree with you there on the Call of Duty. Call of Duty's been dead for me for a long time. The last Call of Duty game I played was World at War. Yeah, but there's going to be people playing that new stuff. It was all about custom games. Yeah, so I just don't know anything about it. I don't know any of the details since I never played them. I know a lot of people are talking about Halo Reach right now, too. I know that's in that package or whatever. Reach is a big favorite. That's what I had a person just yesterday tell me. They're like, if you don't play the whole thing, at least play Halo Reach, you know? If you don't want to go through all the games, that's great, but at least play that, is what people are telling me. Halo is like Marmite. Ugh. Man, that's some rough stuff there, Spud. It's not out yet, I don't think, is it, Twinkie? It's a coming soon thing, I believe. December 3rd. Any tips on what you should use for Onslaught? If you don't really have very much gear, I think Earth Shatters and Poison Dart Towers with the Petrify combo would probably be pretty helpful to you. And then add in any other damage. So, like, if you go Earth Shatter and PDT, put something else in for damage. So have Flame Auras or Cannonballs or any other source of damage in the mix. But Earth Shatters and Poison Dart Towers will give you the Petrify combo without any mods. Buff beams of Gun Witch and Barb Towers. That could be rough. That could be rough there, Twinkie. Man, this David's Electro Swing song. He's gonna have to start coming by again. I'm gonna have to take it off the playlist. They said they don't have any mods, so Shiv. There will be, Spud. There won't be at launch, but there will be later on. It's going to be similar to DD1 in that regard. Well, and DD2 for that matter. When it launches with the Squire, the Monk, the Apprentice, and the Huntress, and that's it. All Dungeon Defenders games have launched that way so far. Well, I mean, except DDE, but that doesn't count. The 1-amp warrior build is one of the most viable builds in the game, Stefan. It's extremely strong. I haven't used it to its full potential, but I know plenty of people that do either that or very similar build to that all the way up into the 900 range, floor 900 range. Yeah, DD2 at launch. Now, when it launched, it was in early access, of course. But its first day in early access, it had the 4 characters and 3 maps, and that was it. DD1's a great game. They just had a big update for that, too, Hoovy. In fact, there's been a lot of talk of DD1 today. Anybody that's not already aware, if you look at that news video that I posted like a day or two ago, I'm doing DD1 event items giveaways in that, right off of that video. So make sure you guys get entered if you have any interest in DD1. Those event items are hot stuff, you know? It's good shiz for sure. Especially if you're like just returning. Alright, I'm gonna head out and make a new group. If it doesn't fill up, feel free to rejoin. I got no problem with y'all rejoining. We just want some full groups. Yeah, you remember way back. Like, when I first played it, I played it for a day, and then I didn't play it again for like a month. DD2. That was years and years and years ago, of course. Yeah, it was 3 maps and 4 heroes. Let's see. I gotta get a 10 out of 10 today, right? It's been so long since I got a 10 out of 10. Looking like it's not on that page. I think on PS4 mine is Mr. Juicebags, like the YouTube channel. Juicebags was taken. What? Yeah. Yeah, Juicebags was taken. Man, not on that page either. Where the 10's at? One more page, let's see. Give me a 10, damn it. Good lord, nothing. It's a company that... It's the same thing with YouTube. On YouTube, Juicebags was taken. And it was a company that sold... You guys know those Camelback backpacks? That you like put water in or whatever? It was a company that sold inserts for those Camelback backpacks, and they were full of juice. And their company name was Juicebag. Or Juicebags. It's so terrible. It's like, how on earth can that name possibly be taken, you know? I was Juicebags on TF2 back in the day, Hoovy. Well, I mean, it's Juicebags on Steam, you know? I've been Juicebags on Steam for ages. My original Steam name, my son made it for me when he was like 6. And I think it was like, the username was like Pops or something like that. It's like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, y'all, I'm hopping back in. Anybody wants to join, feel free to join. If you're not feeling it, it's all good. Just hang out. Let's see. Let's do some Citadel. That's a good knock-up map too. You can buy it, ABD, but that's where you get it for farming it, is from Chaos 4, so you're in the right place. It's just super rare. There's like 30 plus shards in the Chaos 4 pool, so each time you have a 1 in 30 chance. Now, that doesn't mean if you get 30 of them, you're guaranteed one. It's more like if you get like 130 of them, you'll have a strong probability of getting one, is what that means. But yeah, you're in the right spot. It's just, it's a grindy mofo. You know, what more can you say? It is the grindiest of mofos. Let's see, how we doing? We still are doing good. I think there's enough for one more. $5.40 left. Hell, we can even buff it and boost it, huh? Some of them, anyway. How do we want to do it? It's not going to catch everything, but it'll at least get the Sky Guards. And these are Shatters. Well, it doesn't even get all the Sky Guards. The Destructive Pylon won't. What's going on, Thaden? How you doing? Yeah, it runs worse on PlayStation than on any other platform. It's a shame, but it does. Yeah, I mean, it runs bad on all platforms, but there's no doubt it's the worst on PlayStation. I ought to clip that one time. I mean, it would piss off the chromatic people if I did it, I bet, but if I could find the live stream, I actually rage quit. I used to play on the PS4 all the time. And I was in the middle of a live stream, and I don't even remember what the bug was, but I kept getting this stupid bug, and I rage quit right on stream and said, I'm not playing PS4 again. Sorry, y'all, stream's over. I wish I could find that, but it's been so many years ago now, I wouldn't even know where to look. Alright, Spud, good night. You sent me a friend request on PlayStation. Well, here's the problem there, Fallout. I haven't turned my PlayStation on in months. I just don't have anything to play on it. You know, I play everything on PC, and then the wife plays on the Xbox. So when if I play a game with her, it's always going to be on the Xbox. Alright, Stefan, have a good one. Take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. I do appreciate you. The Switch, too. I mean, I've got 2 games for the Switch. I've got DDA, which obviously isn't here yet, so that one's doing me no good. I don't even have the code for it or whatever yet. And then I got Super Mario Maker 2. Which, you know, of course Mario games are always fun as hell. Well, you don't have to open the chest, Dukailu. It auto-loots all that stuff. They actually added that in as like a quality of life thing. I like to open the chest because I like to see all the shinies pop out of it, but you don't have to anymore. That's how my inventory keeps filling up, even though I'm not picking anything up. I'd never got Breath of the Wild, so... I wanted to, but I just never could catch it on sale, and it's a pricey game. I'm sure I would like it. I haven't met anyone who didn't. I don't think. Everyone I've talked to about Breath of the Wild thought it was absolutely awesome. Yeah, what's in the chest automatically goes to your bags. Absolutely. No need to open the chest at all. So, I mean, so it is quicker because it saves you the time that you're spending running up there to open the chest. I'm not against playing some Minecraft, but I want to play modded Minecraft, and I want to play it with friends, yet I don't want to pay for a server. And I've been trying to get sponsored hosting for the YouTube channel to start a Minecraft server, and the channel's just not big enough. Nobody will sponsor it. What's going on, Domination? Welcome. I've never had it not loot the chest. So I mean, bugs happen. It is DD2, you know. We all know about that. We all know that DD2 is buggy. But I personally have never felt like I didn't get the loot, ever. Not once. Minecraft dungeons. I mean, I have no objection to Minecraft dungeons at all, Jordan, but the thing that that I personally enjoy about Minecraft is building and the technology mods. I love the techie mods. I loved Tekkit back in the day. But there hasn't been a new version of Tekkit since what, 1.6.4? It's been a while, you know, since there was a new version of Tekkit. Minecraft Dungeons was kind of out of nowhere. I agree. Been working on your Barb and Lavamancer. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. I just get so used to it. It's like you guys almost need to remind me to switch off the monk. The monk's just my favorite. It's who I play, you know? So I constantly remember to not play the monk all the time. I've still never played modded Terraria Soft. I've played through many vanilla Terraria playthroughs, but I've never played modded Terraria at all. Wrecked! See, that's all you gotta do. Someone said the word modded Terraria, and wrecked appears out of nowhere. That's so funny. That's all you had to do was say Terraria. It woke wreck right up. Oh my god, it's Jay as well. What's going on? What's up with the LDMJZ there, Jay? Whatever happened to Jay, huh? I don't play the PS4 very often. Domination. I'm not going to say I don't play it on the PS4, but I certainly don't play it on the PS4 very often. Like at this point, I think it's been like maybe a couple times a year, is it? Why is something so confusing though, Jay? How are we supposed to remember all these initials? Does that stand for London? London Jays? Lil M Chris, thanks for subscribing. It does? Okay, so lucky guess. So there, now I got a way to remember it. Just answered my own question. They said that there's going to be more than... Sorry, I missed you there, Aquatic. They said there's going to be more than what DD1 launched with. DD1 launched with 12 maps plus Glitterhelm as a bonus map. So 13 total maps. So they said that there will be more than that. So there will be more than 13 maps. I mean, that's about all we really know. The Z is there to make yourself look cool. That's fair. You gotta look cool, you know? I mean, it could be 14. Jeremy, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nope, out of juice. Shiv got the mana. There it is. Not playing Terraria till the update. They still haven't given a time yet on that, huh? We know when Starday's update is now. It's like the 24th, I think it is. Pretty stoked about that. I don't know how I missed the update for Stardew. It's because I'm following too many people on Twitter now. I don't really follow that many people. But I guess I'm following so many that I miss stuff. Because I don't like sit there and scroll through the entire thing. And I don't look at it every time my phone beeps at me. You know? So somehow I missed that one. That and Twitter is doing the whole... They're spamming so much stuff into your Twitter feed these days. It's so easy to miss stuff. Like, to make sure I never miss any Dungeon Defenders tweets, I actually go to their Twitter account and look through all of their tweets and replies. Can't find any time to play? Well, I mean, you're working hard there, Rect. You haven't touched Fortnite in ages. What the heck are you thinking, man? You just got burnt out on... Uh-oh. This is screaming crash right here. Or no? That was really weird. That was like complete freeze up. I mean, to be fair there, you did put a ton of time into Fortnite. I still think you should have just kept with streaming it. You're so good at the game that it's... I mean, it was only a matter of time before your channel got huge. League of Legends and Rainbow Six Siege. I can't get into League of Legends. It's just not my flavor. But, I've actually had people telling me Rainbow Six Siege is absolutely awesome, but at the same time, don't do it because the community is so toxic you'll hate it. So I've had mixed emotions there. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 PvP lately and really, really enjoying it. I haven't played any PvP games in so long. That seems to be the common opinion there, Huey. I've heard, well, I mean, League of Legends community is legendary in that regard. Everybody knows about it. I don't know, I've just always liked the third-person MOBAs more, like Smite. I liked Smite way more. Yeah, Clash is great for work. They're wrecked, no doubt. You never read chat? What the heck, man? I actually was a early backer of Smite. I had one of those founders codes from like years and years and years ago. And it entitled me to every new character that came out for life. So unless they've changed up that deal or had some kind of restructuring of it or whatever, I should have every Smite character unlocked. It's been a long time, though. Not much Dota 2 anymore. What's going on there, Dark Phoenix? How you doing? Today is indeed Friday there, Twinkie. Prime Spectral Assault giving you some problems? There you go. See, you should blow off all work for the night and play video games all night, Twinkie. That is the thing to do. Saturday morning and you're at work. It's what? Jesus, it's early. It's in at 5 in the morning at your place, Rect? Like 5 a.m.? Early, early, early. Chicago? What are you doing in Chicago, Soph? Damn. Well, anyway, enjoy. Have fun. Don't get arrested. Keep your clothes on. Until later. No public streaking, Sophisticus. No public streaking. Chicago doesn't like that sort of thing. Oh, my problem is I spend too many years working in those, working in clubs, being in the casino business and all that. We had some big clubs in the casinos in Vegas, and when you work in those every day, you find yourself not wanting to go to them when you're off work, you know? It's not really very specific, Rec. That's just that's my general warning that I give all friends when they go out to the club. Don't get arrested. That is a very important rule to follow. Oh yeah, there's people with way higher ascension than me, Huey. I'm nowhere near the top. There's people with over 20,000. I had a friend that was just talking about this new Pokemon games this morning. I wrecked, but I haven't played them myself. Do one more. Oh, there's no doubt there. No doubt about it there, Dark Phoenix. I'm just screwing around today, Killer. I'm all OP, so I can pretty much use any build I want. Just doing knock-up stuff today. Slinging them in the air with some Earth Shatters and then blasting them with Sky Guards. I'm past the point of having any challenge in expeditions. Which many people are, you know. So yeah, just kind of screwing around, having some fun. Wanted to do something other than the normal, what I do all the time. You know, my normal go-to everyday stuff, of course, is that 1 amp warrior build. And I do it all the time. I don't want to bore you guys to tears. So, just doing different stuff. Death Stranding. Oh, you guys don't even want to know the nickname for that game, I heard. Hey, I'm afraid to even say it. I'm afraid it will get my video blocked from YouTube. My towers aren't doing very much. My Sky Guards are mean. But the Earth Shatters I don't have set up properly. I'll go ahead and say it. I can always block it out if I need to later, but I heard people calling that game Norman Reedus and His Amazing Fetus. Like, oh my god. That name popped out really, really quick, too. Like, the second that game was announced, people started calling it that, and it really stuck with some people I talk to regularly. Norman Reedus and His Amazing Fetus. I think it looks great. It's just a matter of it's another premium game that how much gameplay hours are you really going to get out of it, and is it worth spending the money on, you know? So that would be different to everybody. If it like came free in Xbox Game Pass or something, I'd jump on it and play it, without a doubt. What's up, Sleo? You just saw me in town, probably? I was looking for goodies. Nobody's selling nothing. You got a 10 out of 10 anti-mini boss for 100k? That's a steal. I probably got 4 or 5 of them in the bank. But 100k? That's a great price. Problem with that one is just how many things are you going to set up for killing bosses, you know? Like, I'm pretty much strictly lightning strike RS for boss killing. How long will I be streaming for? Ooh, probably another hour. Something like that. There's Leo. Right around there somewhere. Wonder if I got DPS gear on my apprentice. Oop, nope. Ah, answers that. Decided to make some anti-roller cannons. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, that's a good choice. That way in Onslaught you have something that's magic and something that's physical. You know? Get laser beamed! Oh wow, is today the 3rd year anniversary of the DD2 crossover? I mean, I believe it's been 3 years. I thought it was in December that came, no? Get blowed up! Stack of pristine motes for 10 million? Ouch, that's a little steep. Yeah, but you gotta realize when those were sold, or when those were offered, they were offered as buy now, limited time offer. So they couldn't re-release those without giving everyone's refunds, you know? Oga, where the Oga? Yeah, it has been a while, Erect. It's been a long time. It was actually, the reason those are just not even remotely common at all, Shiv, is it was a time during the game when nobody was really playing it. it was so early in the game, in early access, that there just wasn't very much content, and there wasn't really many people playing it. So, like, I don't have those those holiday skins either. It's the only things I'm really missing from the whole collection. You can use the Deadly Strike Shard or a range mod killer and get more range on your towers. Plus the 50 points into your Ascension for the range gambit. But really, it's all about the shards. All about the shards. A little late with my bomb. I'll blow it up anyway. Stuck mob. Yep, he did. Nah, it's not my last map. I'm gonna make another group. Anybody that wants to rejoin, if it doesn't fill up, feel free to hop back on in. You counter frost orcs with fire damage there, Aristocat. Frost orcs take double damage from fire. All frost mobs take double damage from fire. So, anything with fire damage will be your go-tos. I usually will stack Flamars and Fishers for that. What's for sale? What's for sale? No crafting materials. I haven't seen crafting Chaos 7 crafting materials. Well, more importantly, moats or clusters. I haven't seen any for sale in probably a month. At least a month. Crazy. There is no shard to counter frost orcs. Deadly Strikes comes from Chaos 3. The Chaos 3 shard. Well, I guess there is, but there isn't. You can overcap. You can overcap your rate on your defenses, and it counters frost orcs. Get up close to 100% rate, meaning, like if I look at my proton beams right here, I got 40% defense attack rate on the mod. I got no rate shard, and then in my Ascension, I got 35 here, so I've got 75% rate, which 75% will cap the rate of the defense. However, what Frost Orcs do, what their debuff does, is actually slows your defense down. So you can overcap the rate. Now, say I wanted to, say I could get rid of Frosty Beams, or say I could get rid of Vampiric, and throw defense rate in there instead, or just a regular old defense rate. But throw defense rate in there instead, now this defense won't get frozen. Well, it'll get frozen still, but it will have no effect. There's no news today, Rabito, sadly. I was really hoping we were going to get some, but we didn't get any news at all today. Where my 10s at? Dang it. Let's see if we got one here. Nothing. Dang. What a bummer. Oh, I go to all 3 servers like 3 times a day, show. I wasn't saying on just US West. On all 3 servers. I haven't seen any pristine crafting materials for sale for months. See, watch, I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all what I mean. Let's see. Let's check US East here. Yeah, I'll be on US West, so yeah, I'm just gonna check the markets real quick. See if I'm missing anything here. Not one thing, huh? Here we go. Here's some people. Nothing. Pizza delivery? No, no luck. Try Europe here real quick. Just showing that there's no crafting materials for sale. It's easy money for anybody that's trying to get gold right now. Is sell crafting materials, because there's literally no one selling them. Craft, you know, pristine moats, pristine clusters, and pristine reroll tokens are like a high dollar thing. There was one. That was 103. That was a gift to a friend. Let's see. Yeah, there was some stuff too. Those were actually legit prices. I just missed those. Oh, there's some, but they're way overpriced. I mean, I'm going to buy them anyway, because I don't care. But you just never see that stuff. That stuff is like going to be an instant sale. No good Harbinger's punches. I was hoping. Anyway, let's head back to US West. Legendary items should not be expensive, Hoovy. I'd buy all that stuff from Erect. The only way a legendary item should be expensive is if it has a really much wanted 10 out of 10 mod on it. If it doesn't have a high quality or a high demand 10 out of 10 mod on it, a legendary piece of gear should cost nothing. It's one of the big downfalls, in my opinion, of the DD2 loot system in general, is there's no special loot. The loot doesn't matter. It's all the loot is a thing to hold your stuff. You know? $5 million gold for a stack, it depends on what it is. 5 million gold for a stack of pristine clusters would be absurdly cheap. $4 to 6 million a stack for clusters would be crazy cheap. Or are you talking about moats? What's going on there, Ninth Coyote? Let's see. Let's go back to the dungeons. Do a different one, though. Get some bulwark going this time. Dupe. Spelt wrong. That's alright. You guys know who it is. Yeah, pristine moats are expensive. 4 to 6 mil a stack seems a little steep. On PC, anyway. I wouldn't buy this, probably. But 2 mil? 3 mil? I mean, that's good enough. That's the thing nowadays, is there's just so many people with massive amounts of gold, you know. So many people with massive amounts of gold, so, you know, they just buy whatever. Nico says he's selling moats. I'll buy them. Alright, let's see. Let's try, this one's a little harder with the knockups. But it shouldn't be too bad. In fact, how do we want to do this? I'm debating to do it over here. I don't think I've ever done it over here. It leaves a ton of DU left for sky guards. So let's go a couple sky guards here. Get a couple sky guards here. And I'll just throw some randomly around here. Let's just go right there. I think that'll work. Well, I mean, maybe. We'll find out. It might not. What's going on there, DJ Doug? How you doing? Hops. What up, what up? See if this is gonna work. Looks like it. Everything getting wrecked in both lanes, so I guess that will work. Get it, little earth shatters, get it? I don't really do private consulting or anything there, DJ Doug. I do public matches that people are welcome to join, just like right now. But I don't really do private consulting. Well, Cyborgs disable ground traps, Rs, and nodes, Aristocrat. So the thing to do would not be don't use ground traps, Rs, or nodes, and Cyborgs are then just regular old orcs. That's the base counter to it. This is holding up over here better than I thought it would. I mean, like, if it was me personally playing through the game again, knowing what I know about the game, if I had... Alright, Rec, take it easy. If I was facing Chaos 1 enemies, okay, you got enemies that absorb frontal projectiles. So what's the answer there? Don't use frontal projectiles. The game is completely about countering the mobs that are there. The game's full of hard counters, which means if you're in Chaos 1, you'd want to use stuff like traps, Rs, nodes, flamethrowers, earth shatters, anything that's not shooting a projectile out. And then in Chaos 2, you got Cyborgs. So Cyborgs will disable ground traps, Rs, and nodes. Well, don't use ground traps, Rs, and nodes. Use your towers. You get to Chaos 3, you got Geodes. Geodes have a big shield that reflect projectiles, so it comes back down around to don't use projectiles. Use the traps, Rs, nodes, the flamethrowers, stuff like that. Chaos 4 has got Lady Orcs, but there's no real difference besides that. Chaos 5 has got the Assassins, but it also has Cyborgs. So in Chaos 5, you'd have the don't use ground traps, Rs, and nodes. But then you'd also you'd want to use something that stuns or crowd controls enemies to get the assassins off of you. So, I mean, that's just what the entire game is up to that point. If you go to inspect the defense, it tells you what it is. They're the jams if you're not sure. Like, all I'm using here is towers. So, like, here it says it's a tier 2 tower. Well, if I threw a flame aura down... Now, I mean, that one's a dead giveaway. It says it in the name. But, you see, it's a tier 1 aura. And then if I throw a proton beam down and you inspect it, it's a tier 1 node. And then if I had a huntress in the deck, which I don't, and I threw down, say, an explosive trap, it would say it's a tier 1 trap. So you can, if you look at the tooltips of the tower itself after you place it, it will tell you what it is. You love it and you know it there, geek. Yeah, Prime Betsy's mean. I'm primarily on PC. There, DJ Doug. On Xbox and on PlayStation, it's Mr. Juicebags. No period, though, just all one word. Some DD2 and some Call of Duty, huh? Call of Duty. I'm just being mean, geek. Don't mind me. I'm surprised you're not checking out that new Star Wars game. Fallen Order? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah. It looks, it actually looks kind of interesting, really. The movement does look a little wonky, though. Like rubber legs or something, I don't know. I watched a guy streaming it last night right at launch. Well, I mean, this game is supposed to be EA's big redemption to all of the EA-ness that they've done. The EA-ness that they've done over the last several years. The Mandalorian, I have indeed, there, Twinkie. By all means, that's good stuff. Different colored juice emojis. Well, I mean, to be fair there, it's tough to compare a Madden game. I mean, what do they really change every year? A few players' names, a couple of jersey changes. I mean, there's not really massive game changes to any Madden game ever. Or is there? You know, or am I way off there? Quest for the Eternia Shards is some awesome maps for sure. I mean, my favorite map in DD1 is without a doubt Aquanos. I just love that map. I'm still upgrading away. Alright, Twinkie, take it easy. Well, I mean, I drink everything out of a cup, pretty much. There, Jaime. I can't really think of anything that have consumed out of a bag. Yeah, I'm not... You gotta realize there, Geek, my son is grown up and moved out So there are no more Capri Suns in my kitchen. Those went out a long time ago for me. No Capri Suns in the kitchen. Missing some mana here. Where could it be? Where could it be? There it is. Somebody just picked it up. I saw it. They're going to trade it back and forth for a little while, and then eventually they'll realize that they can't stand that close to each other. There we go. That'll work. You can drop mana at any time. They're the jams. M for 10 mana and Control M for all your mana. Combat phase, build phase, it doesn't matter. You can drop mana whenever you want. Earth Shatters are entertaining to look at. No doubt about that. Oh, you're hitting N? I think N is ability mana, isn't it? Yeah, I think N is ability mana, and M is your defense mana, green mana. I've got everything except the Ancient Builder there, Aristocat. Get laser beamed in the face. You never play with the sound on? I never play with the music on. I always listen to music. Yep, there is blue mana all over the place. None of it wants to go off. There's one. Yay! We have a candidate. We have a dive bomb candidate. Here's another one. Can't get the right angle, I guess, huh? Have to come over here and do it. We can certainly dump it all off over here, right? Oh, it's still hanging on. What the heck, man? I don't know who dropped it there, Jaime. I wasn't watching. But yeah, N for blue mana and M for green mana. There you go. So you can't drop ability mana during the phase. I never drop my ability mana, personally. I keep it for me. My ability mana... They're going on Santa's naughty list. That's fair. Yeah, it's not actually clarified anywhere in the game, Geek, what the mana is actually called. So everybody has just always called it blue mana and green mana, and eventually Trendy and Chromatic started calling it the same thing, green mana and blue mana. All right, Jermoyle, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by, man. Have a wonderful weekend. Pap! Right in the mouth. It's not, well, like I said, it's not listed anywhere in the game as far as what it's actually called. Most people call it green mana and blue mana. It doesn't have an official name by Trendy or Chromatic. I'm curious what they're going to do with currency in DDA. Because we already know mana will not be the currency like it was in DD1. Do I love Soulja Boy? Nah, not really my flavor. Not even remotely what I listen to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. They said half... They said that more than half of the maps would be new maps, and that the rest would be familiar maps from DD1. But same thing in that regard with DD2, although the maps were cosmetically changed quite a bit. This is Ramparts, you know. I mean, yeah, I realize in DD2 it's called Crumbled Bulwark, but this is the Ramparts map from DD1. Dungeon Defenders Awakened should be more... should have similar systems, more similar to DD1 than DD2, yeah. They got a couple of... they've got some really good environmental artists and world builders there. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I think most people would agree. The people that like DD1 more, the people that like DD2 more, I think most people would agree that the maps have always looked really nice. You know, they really did a good job with the maps. And they've got some, like I said, just some really good environmental artists and world builders. Will I be streaming tomorrow? I will. I probably won't be streaming DD2, but I'll be streaming something. Alright, let's do one more. One more and then I'll make another group. No juice for sale here. There, Paisan. Sorry, man. I'm still debating on that, Slia. I've heavily debated on getting that Origin access for a month just to play it. Should spend your first ancient power points on defense power, Chairman. "1v1 Fortnite? Nothing sounds more boring to me than that. Sorry, man. My Fortnite days are long past. Who's got the juice? There we go. Alright, we'll do this one. I'll pop out and get another group going after that. I don't think we'll be able to do a knock-up build on Bastille. I mean, we could for a few lanes, but it's not going to work for the whole map. I'm on US West there, Ryan. Oh, I did see the Joker, Geek. I've seen it a couple times now. I got it on that military stream service I used to. So I watched it there again. Marks are no longer a thing in the game. This is Gary. They were removed quite a while ago. Any marks that are in the game now are leftovers that people had before, and they're not actually marks. They just look like marks, but they were converted to medallions. Yeah, it was a good movie. I thought they did a great job with it, and I was not very optimistic either. I was going into it expecting it to be terrible, and it was pretty good. Nice to see the little Bruce Wayne tie-in at the... I mean, I don't want to spoil stuff. I guess I'll just shut up. Let me tell you what happens in the last scene, everybody. I don't know what the deal is with Birds of Prey. That little preview that they put out for Birds of Prey? No, there was no dev stream today, John. There was no info at all. That Birds of Prey video they put out looks like it was edited by somebody in elementary school as a project. I mean, I know that's pretty harsh, but that's... Like, the editing job, I mean, literally, I think an 8-year-old kid could do way better. I don't know what they were thinking with that. It just looks bad. Ever heard of Kingdom Rush? Are you really asking me if I've ever heard of Kingdom Rush, Leo? I've played every tower defense game that's, I think, been released in the last decade. Alright, Rocket, we'll appreciate it. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're completely expecting Harley Quinn to be able to carry that movie. And I just don't think that there's going to be enough character depth to keep anyone interested. I think it's going to flounder terribly. I hope they don't spend too much money on it. Well, I guess it doesn't even matter. You know, it doesn't affect me at all how much they spent on it, but I just can't imagine that movie doing very well. Well, I mean, if you specifically want more crits, then you would put more crit chance on it. fall out, but that's not what you want, I assure you. Oh, let me jump in this hole. You're gonna get far more value out of your defenses by ignoring crit completely and stacking defense power. You're just gonna get more overall damage out of them. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Ryan. I do appreciate it. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I don't know a single person that's optimistic about that movie, Geek, that thinks it's gonna be good. Not one person. Everybody thinks it's gonna be bad. And I think they're right. Hate to say it, but I think it's true. Birds of Prey. I don't know. I think old Margot did a great job in the role, but I don't think she's gonna be able to carry that movie. Thanks for subscribing there, Killer. Appreciate it. Come on, clusters, come to me. I don't even know what defense to do next. I finished Boost Stars yesterday. I still have one more mod to reroll on my monk to make him full 10 out of 10. I guess I could reroll that mod. I'm not even sure what defense, like I said, that I want to upgrade next. I'll have to check and see what I've got. I'm not even sure what all I have now. I don't think I'll do another reset, Ryan. I'm too vested now into the things that I have. Thanks for the matches, y'all. I forgot to say it in-game if you guys are watching. Thank you very much. You can do it, game. You can do it. There we go. I just finished my boost just yesterday. I could probably re-roll the main stat on it, but that would be pretty gluttonous considering I'm what? How far from cap am I? Why is it not? Huh, weird. What happened there? The more info is gone. Alt. Has it always been Alt? Yeah, it's always been Alt. I've been playing too many games with crouch in them. I was using Control. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I mean, I'm only 200 defense power away. That would be, like, worthless to bother upgrading that. Still a bunch of clusters away. See, flames are done. Boost stars are done. Sky guards I could do. Lightning strikes are done. Did I get reflect beams? Yeah, reflect beams are done. I do have one more item. I got that 9 out of 10 right here. I've re-rolled it a bunch already. I gotta be getting close. I've had to have re-rolled it 200 times. I don't know. I didn't keep track this time of how many times I've rolled it. Such a waste. Come on, be there. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and there it is. So I'm assuming that was probably 286. I didn't keep track of it this time, but it was definitely over 200 rerolls. But there, now I'm full 10 out of 10s anyway. All the way around. What's the build for Skyguard? Well, you can get the full rundown on the video there in the Spotlights playlist, or I use that right now. I'm gonna eventually, if I cared enough to, which I don't, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch that water out and put poison on it instead. Yeah, I see your name there, Sleo. I see it. Alright, come on, 10. No 10s. Jeez. What's going on there, the Reaper? How you doing? One more bag. Be there, 10. Nope. I don't use anti-range because I don't have problems with the ranged flyers. So I'll always use controller over that. I think ranged flyers, you got that automatic counter with a reflect beam. 10 out of 10 landed in your bag. Well, that's not right. Alright, let's do a couple of Bastilles. I'm not going to knock this one up. I'm just going to spam it. Yep, that's private. Gotten 3 storm servos in a row. Wow. Yeah, I've gotten plenty of elemental servos. Well, awesome there, gamer. Glad they helped. Yeah, I'll probably stream some DD1 this weekend, Dark Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, Petrify is the stuff, you know? Petrify is where it's at. No doubt. Spamming it up over here, spamming it up over there. Oh, I can't wait for DDA, AJ. DDA is going to be... Well, I mean, it's something new, you know? It's something in the genre that we all love. So, I mean, I'm very, very excited to look at it for sure. You're going to get it and suck at it? You haven't sucked at any game that you play, you know damn well. You mistook it for a DDA beta? Nah, DDA will not look like DD1. I mean, it'll be similar in art style, but it's a completely different game engine. It's a more, you know, it's a more modern game engine. It's the same engine that most games use. I mean, if you look at, like, I don't want to say all games, but if you look at probably 90% of PC or console games, they're either made in Unreal or they're made in Unity. One of the two, you know. But Unreal 4 is definitely, I think it's probably got to be the most popular game engine out there. Alright, Sleo, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Oh, I'll be playing Diablo 4 for sure there, John. No doubt about it. No info today, I hope, sadly. No info today. Alright, Geek, enjoy. Yeah, besides the last sale day thing. Online Monopoly? I'd play me some online Monopoly if people would watch it. I got Monopoly on the Xbox. Let me tell you, Reaper, I would own you guys in some Monopoly. Monopoly is the ruining of all friends. This is true. This is true. There was a little bit of a Uno craze there in the DD2 Discord a little while ago. Yep, still live for the moment there, Twinkie. You're getting close to the end. Probably going to do this map and then one more after. I'm on the U.S. West. Like I said, we're coming to the end now there, Matt. But anytime I'm doing public matches, I'm always on U.S. West. I just queue them up public, so anybody that wants to join is welcome to pop on in. I'm not sure if these guys will rejoin for the next map or not. It's all good. So what you been up to there, Matt? What you been playing lately? I still got a lot to do in DD1 with all those new maps. I got a bunch of the stuff to grind, and some of the maps I haven't been able to complete yet. Of course, I'm not doing them on anything shy of Nightmare Hardcore, so... This is Matt's son. Fair enough. Well, hello, Matt's son. That's a job that you would have to move to Florida for, John. I've got no interest in living in Florida. I've, well, I mean, merge after you get bored. You gotta take breaks, you know? Play different stuff. Oh, anyway, it's a regular full-time job in-house. So, I mean, I've got no interest in moving to Florida at all. But yeah, I take breaks all the time. I mean, when I log out of DD2 tonight, I probably won't log off for the stream here. I probably won't play any more DD2 today. I'll play other stuff. DD2 is not cross-platform. I've never heard of that one. They're Unrivaled. That, and I mean, and let's be honest here. I mean, I've done marketing jobs before. I was in charge of marketing for the entire Quick Lube division of Pennzoil at one time, back in my corporate days. But let's be honest here. In the current situation with the lack of communication, whoever is gonna be the new community manager is gonna have their work cut out for them. Because right now they got a pissed off community. So, I mean, who the hell wants to jump in the middle of that, knowing what they're getting into, you know? Destiny 2 is a great game. I enjoyed Destiny 2 quite a bit. Huh. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one there, Reaper. I mean, Isom did it remotely. They might let somebody do it remotely, but to be honest with you, it's a job that, you know, I mean, it's a job that's going to be some tough shoes to fill after the recent communications, recent being the last couple years, communications from Chromatic and Trendy. Oh, I mean, I'm confident I could do it. I've done jobs. I mean, I've never been the community manager of a game before, but I've done jobs I've done large marketing projects before in my life. I mean, there's no doubt at all I'm capable, but it's a matter of what I even want to, you know? Alright, Killer, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. This is going to be the last map anyway, so you're not missing anything. Just imagine the glory. Yeah, if glory only fed the cat, right? Glory doesn't pay bills too well there, John. And let me tell you, that cat is hungry. Oh, it's easy, pretty easy decision. If you're uninterested, then you're uninterested, Merge. Just don't play it. Play something else. You know? I mean, why on earth would you play a game that you're not enjoying? If you're not enjoying it, don't play it. That's easy fix there. I'll probably end up cooking something here. I'm not doing anything special. It's just, it'll be the wife and I will, you know, I mean, we'll still cook up a big meal. We'll have all the stuff, the turkey and the taters and all the yummies. We'll have all the yummy stuff. Sounds like I'm burnt out. I'm not even remotely burnt out. I need stuff to do. I got a long list of games to play right now, and my biggest problem is that I'm too addicted to Dungeon Defenders games, and I end up not playing all these other great games. Oh, you meant Merge. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a grind game, no doubt about it. Everybody picks their own end in a grind game. You decide when you've had enough, you know, because the grind is unlimited. You can grind forever. I mean, I've got, what, 8,000, 9,000 hours on this account right here, and I still don't have everything in the game done. I mean, so you grind, you choose your own end, basically. It's a free-to-play game in that regard. They set it up where you could play forever if you wanted to. But yeah, I end up neglecting, you know, there's too many good games out there that when you get so focused on one game and that's all you play, you end up missing out on other good games, you know, and that's probably my biggest regret over the last several years, is I've been so hooked on Dungeon Defenders 2 that I just haven't played anything else. Literally nothing else, you know. That Star Wars game has got me tempted for sure. And then, like I started, I still haven't finished the Outer Worlds. I'm about, I think I'm probably about 75% of the way through it now. And I haven't even finished it up yet. It's the Dungeon Defenders Addiction. That's what DDA stands for, really. Dungeon Defenders Addiction. Oh, I don't know what it pays there, John. I haven't asked. I mean, I haven't looked into it at all. They haven't expressed any interest in wanting me to apply for it, and I haven't expressed any interest in applying for it. So it won't be a very high-paying job. Community manager job is pretty low on the totem pole in a video game company. It's, you know, it's a low-ranking position, no doubt about it. But I don't know what they're paying. I'm sure it's probably decent, but no clue. Man, starting to yawn. I got up too damn early today. I was really, really hopeful that we were going to get some DDA news today. And I got up super, super early. Eh. Well, that's the thing, is it's something that the community wouldn't be a deciding factor in that. It would 100% be, you know, it would be a corporate hiring decision. It wouldn't, the community wouldn't be involved in any way. Well, I mean, it'd be worth it to get more mass destructions. They're unrivaled, but you got to go all the way through all of them to get that. So that's the... You know, it'd be a grind to get there. It'd be worth it to get them, especially knowing that one day they could potentially fix that bug and you'd lose them all. Well, they're a very passionate company, John, but that's just not how business works. You know that. Alright, Jaime, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. I mean, every single person there is extremely passionate about what they're doing. I can't tell you how many times that I've seen Mark online at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, online and in-game, testing stuff out. No, that's not... the community doesn't really have anything to do with the business aspect of it. You can't just blindly listen to the community. It's not really a smart move from any company, any game company. I mean, you got to give people a game they want to play, but as far as hiring decisions and stuff like that, the community doesn't have any place in any of that. And I mean, I can respect that, you know. We can influence... You know, if we want to see a particular aspect of play or whatever, if enough people in the community are vocal about it, we can influence things in the game, but we can't influence things in their company. That's just not, you know. You can't, I just saw your comment way up there, Shiv. You can't get a Golden Dragolich. It was a gift. A special gift from Trendy back in the day. To me. So, yeah, you can't. No way to get one without buying it from one of the few people that have one. Anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. I'm not positive what I'm going to play tomorrow. I may end up running a poll on the community page and see what you guys want to see. In fact, I think I will. I'll put something together in the next couple of hours. But... Anyway, thank you all an absolute ton. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful start to their weekend. And, you know, I'm still optimistic. The last time we got any news about DDA was on a Saturday, which never ever happens. And we got Saturday news last time, so you never know. Maybe we'll get Saturday news. Maybe we'll hear something tomorrow. I mean, we will see. But anyway, thanks a ton, everybody. Hopefully y'all are having fun, and I will see you all soon. Swing by the community page later on and vote on what game you want to see streamed tomorrow. Anyway, thanks a ton, everybody. See y'all.